Hey there, in this video we're gonna cover abstraction, which builds on top of the previous video where we talked about inheritance. If you're not comfortable with the concept of inheritance, please go ahead and watch that one first. Otherwise, feel free to jump right in. To create an abstract class in Python, we need to import the ABC class from the ABC module. It stands for abstract base class. We also need the abstract method property decorator. I'll explain what this is in a second. So let's say I have this class called base car, and to make this abstract I just need to inherit from the ABC class. So this is already an abstract class, but obviously it doesn't have any benefits. The main benefit of an abstract class is to provide some guidelines for its subclasses. So if I define some method here called drive, and I don't need to really define what that method does because I want to make it an abstract method. And what this means is any class that inherits from this base car class needs to have a drive method, which if you think about it makes sense. So if you are to create a car, that car has to be able to drive. Some sort of drive needs to be defined, so that car makes actually sense. So if you try to instantiate this base car, you will get an error like this because that abstract method doesn't have any definition. The point of an abstract method is to be overridden by a subclass. So let's create that subclass. So if I have a car class and I inherit from base car, so if I try to instantiate this again, so if I just try to instantiate car, I get an error because I have not defined that drive method. So once I define a drive, and it doesn't matter what is in here, it could be nothing. I'm just gonna put something driving, and I'm also going to call that to make sure. All right. If I run this, I get driving and everybody's happy. So just to quickly recap what an abstract method and abstract classes are, they are a set of tools to provide guidelines for subclasses. The use cases of this is when you, let's say you are a senior developer and you're working on a piece of code that you're going to distribute between a lot of other developers, or maybe you're just creating a library and you want to set some guidelines for the consumers of that library. A good way of doing this is to define abstract methods. So anybody that is inheriting from that class will know that they need to define this set of functionalities to be able to use that code. A different way of doing this could be to send an email and chase people around with a stick, but I can tell you by experience that just defining an abstract class and abstract method is the easier way to go. So yeah, that's abstract classes in a nutshell. And as always, if you have any topics that you would like me to cover, please leave a comment down below and I will see you soon.